Come here, Ja. Fly high. Hey man, say man, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we taking all the point guards in the NBA, or the best point guards in the NBA, put them on one team, see how good they can do. I should have it linked up here where I put where the centers was. And another thing, y'all seen the beginning of the video, make sure you comment on the video to be featured. But let's go ahead and get it started, man. First, at center, we're gonna have Mr. Luka. I should do it like this. Point guard, we're gonna have Mr. Damian Lilliard, Mr. Dame Time, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. whatever you want to call him. He gonna be our starting point guard most likely. And I try to do it by like the positions where it made sense for like rebounding. We're gonna have the best rebounder or the tallest point guard. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see you seen Luka at the center. So somebody like that, we try to do it as best as we could to make it, give them the most competing chance as possible. And Dame had like. And we try to like put the worst perimeter defenders at point guard. That makes sense, that the better perimeter defenders up, so they can at least have a better chance. But Dame is gonna be my starting point guard. Dame Lillard, hey man, you gonna see where Curry and all them boys at too. Next we have Trae Young as the backup point guard, one of the best playmakers in the NBA. Can't really say too much, but not enough about Trae, man. I always say with the Hawks are my favorite team. It's gonna be hard for us to win the championship as Trae Young as a small guard, your best player who can't play defense. But Trae Young is still one of the best passers, one of the best shooters, one of the best players in the NBA. I feel like still one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Hate him but love him. He can get your buckets and he gonna play make. He's an offensive engine unto himself. Next, we have Darius Garland, who had I ain't gonna say he had a bad season last year, but he did. I feel like he took a step back. I know they got what's his name, Donovan Mitchell, so he wasn't gonna have much points and stuff. But I feel like he just wasn't as. I don't know, something just seemed off for him last year. Like, if you watch the game, he still was hooping. Like, he still was getting buckets, still doing his playmaking, still throwing lobs, still shooting a mess out the ball. But I feel like he just didn't have a good season last year. I don't know, just watching him. It's like he just wasn't into the game as much as he was the year before. But still a very, very, very good young player. Still only 23 years old. Came out of Vanderbilt. Not too many players come out of Vanderbilt actually hooping. But Darius Garland is him. He's one of the best young point guards in the league. And a lot of people would love to have him on their team. But sadly, he probably won't get any playing time and be only 86 overall at his starting position. And you see some of these guys are high overall at another position than he is at his best position. So sadly, Darius probably won't see a lot of Darius this game. Next, we got Mr. Curry at the 2. I put Curry at the 2. His backup position was shooting guard. Some of these players already had backup position shooting guard. But Curry, he got a better perimeter defense than Dame did. So I might as well put him at the 2, give him more time for playing time. So he's still 95 overall, and I feel like him coming off them screens and real life would be perfect for this system you're gonna try to run for Mr. Curry. But Curry's gonna be at the 2. To me, I put it on the Lakers. To a lot of people, still got Magic, their greatest point guard of all time. You can go Magic or Curry. I'm not gonna argue with you either one. Both of them make sense to me. 1A, 1B, 1B, 1A. It really doesn't matter to me. But we got Curry at the 2. At the 2, we also have Ja Morant, who also gonna play the 3. So I may start him at the 3, just depending on how. I think I had him starting at the 3 though. Ja Morant at the 2, one of the most athletic freaks, most athletic monsters of all time. Any position, his rim finishing is crazy for a 6'2", 174 pound. He ain't even 180 finishing over big dudes like it ain't nothing. So I actually may put him at the backup too, just because, you know what I'm saying, having more even. Has good, decent perimeter defense, so that is good as well. Can rebound a little bit. So I think, yeah, his rebounding was a little high. That's why I put him at the 3, just because he can help out on the board down there. He got C+, he can help out a little bit. Yeah, we all know about Mr. Ja Morant. Hopefully this season, I know he's gonna be suspended first couple games, 20 games, something like that, 25 games. So when he come back, hopefully he get on and running, go dunk on somebody. First game of the season, he's back. Next, we have Mr. JB, Jalen Brunson. Had one of the best years last year. A lot of people thought he was overpaid. I thought he was right in the middle, but he showed out that he deserved that contract. He firmly took control of that New York Knicks team, showed he is the best player on that team. He let Julius Randle and the boys, let him take a back door, and I'm here, I'm hooping. And he was hooping in the, what's it called? The FIBA League. Yeah, Jalen Brunson is him. He's 27 years old, a little bit older, but Jalen Brunson is him. I don't care what y'all say. He's nice. Next, at small 4, we have Jamal Murray. I started small 4, but again, I may start Ja Morant at the 3. Jamal Murray had a great playoffs, and we all remember the bubble. He showed that he is one of the true top 10 point guard, top 7 to 10 point guards in the league. Point guard still, in my opinion, the deepest position in the NBA. Very top heavy, very lot of mid level. I say at least out of all the teams, maybe 15 to 20 has a good caliber starting point guard. Like, it's a lot of good point guards in this league right now. Jamal Murray, one of the most clutch players. Good. He gonna get you a bucket, 3-level threat. That's exactly what he is, a 3-level threat. Next, we have Mr. De'Aaron Fox, 2-way, 3-level point 4. Okay, he's not a 3-level point. We know he's not point forward. But De'Aaron Fox really showed out to show up last year. Finally got the Kings back to the playoff. Him and Sabonis showed that he is truly one of the best point guard. He should be, hopefully, just because of point guard. But like, look at the West. You got Jamal Murray, you got Steph, you got Ja, you got Dame. So Dame's not over there no more. But that's already 1, 2, 3 point guards already in the West, and then you still got De'Aaron. You still got other guys as we're gonna mention as more we get onto this list. So it's gonna be hard for him to make that All NBA team, All-Star team, but I feel like one day he will get there. He definitely will. De'Aaron Fox is one of my favorite players to watch. Last but not least, for the small forward, we have Mr. Jrue Holiday. You know, had to have Jrue. Inside defense is amazing. Can rebound just a little bit. Physicality only C+, which is so weird, but I guess they could probably consider his athleticism and all that. But Jrue, one of the most strongest point guards in the league. He's 6'5", 205, and I feel like he's a little bit bigger than that. But dang, Jamal Murray 215. Jamal Murray is strong. I forgot how strong Jamal Murray was. Jrue Holiday, one of the best defenders, just got traded. Somebody that every team in the NBA, I don't care who you want, every team in the NBA you want. You know, you got the DeJounte Murrays, the Marcus Smart, but the Jrue Holiday is the pinnacle of all of them guys because he's a better offensive player than Marcus Smart. I don't think he's better offensively than DeJounte, but he is better defensively than DeJounte. So it's like, out of everyone like these, you know what I'm saying, 6'3", 6'5", shoot point guards that can play the two, that can handle the ball, play defense. Jrue Holiday is the pinnacle of all of them because he can do something better that the other ones just can't, and he does it at a higher level. Next, and then you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here as well. He gonna be my starting power forward. He's 6'6". You got B inside defense, and he has C+ rebounding, so he had to put him at the 4. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, another one of my favorite players to watch. As you've seen, I think I had to play now video with the OKC Thunder. Went crazy with him. Shai's one of my favorite players to use on this game. Shai is just disgusting. I feel like he may even take another. Now I feel like he might not take another leap this year, but he may become more efficient. You know, he was already an efficient scorer, best isolation scorer in the NBA last year. And he's just, I feel like the Thunder may take that big leap. They may, I don't think did they make the play-in last year? I think they made the play-in, but they lost. But they definitely could probably make the playoffs this year. They can probably be a strong fifth to 6th seed, just depending on the development of Chet and some of these other guys. And J-Dub can keep getting better. Josh Giddey gets more aggressive. Shai just keep doing what he's doing. This team gonna be nice. Next, we have Mr. Tyrese Haliburton, one of the best passers in the NBA. He up there with the Trae Young, the LeBron, the Jokic. Tyrese Haliburton is an amazing passer. Can finish around the rim. Has that little funky little shot, but he makes it work. I don't know how he makes it work, but he does. He has C+ inside defense, and he only has D+ rebounding, but he does have C+ inside defense, and he's 6'5". So I might as well put him at the 4. He does have A- perimeter defense, which I could have put him at the 3 as well, but I feel like with these guys, the only person that had decent perimeter inside defense was Jrue Holiday. I mean, I could have put Jrue, but he had C rebounding compared. I mean, I could probably put Jrue at the 3 instead, at the 4 instead. I don't know. I might put Jrue at the 4. 6'5", 205. I don't know. Whatever. We're going to keep it high there. I did it for some reason. But Tyrese Haliburton at the 4. Next, we have Mr. LaMelo Ball, who's 6'7", but he only has C- inside defense. That's why I couldn't put him at center. I was strongly thinking about putting him at center, but couldn't do it. And some of y'all probably like, where Ben Simmons at? Ben Simmons considered a center / point guard in this game, so I'm not gonna put him at point guard. Can't do it. I mean, can't consider him a point guard, so I wasn't gonna do it. The last couple of years you could. You had Russell, who also plays center, great rebounder as well, but Russell didn't make the quality of the overall. But maybe I could have, switched it up a little bit like I did with the centers. But LaMelo Ball, one of the most dysfunctional teams in the NBA, but he makes it worse. I feel like he's just on the brink of becoming a superstar. His passing ability is amazing. Once he already shot like 38-39% on like 10 attempts a game last year from 3, and his shot quality isn't the best in the world. Now, if he get his shot quality better, LaMelo could for real be the 3rd best point guard in the league. Maybe even 2nd best behind Curry. Like, I could definitely see LaMelo being the 2nd best point guard in the NBA. Maybe even the best point guard. If he gets his shot quality up, he gets some, like, I don't know what they need around. They need something around him. At the center, like, finally now, the last league, we got Luka Doncic at center, 6'7", 230, inside defense, B-. That's the highest. No, Shai got the highest, but B+ rebounding is the highest. What can we say about Luka, man? Luka is a one-man, like we said, Trae. A lot of these guys are one-man offense, but Luka is definitely a one-man offense. He kills the Clippers every single year in the playoffs. This man is just amazing to watch play basketball. I'm glad I'm able to watch him play basketball for a foreseeable future. Will he stay in Dallas the whole time? Who knows? You want to come to the Hawks, man? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we could have had him, but we were just a generational player. He will MVP, he will win MVP eventually, as long as he stay healthy and keep progressing. Will win MVP. Next, one of the previous MVP, James Harden, who's 6'5", you know what I'm saying? He got C+ inside defense. We got C+ deep rebounder. So good rebounder. Had to put him at the 5 here. And, you know, with all that stuff going on with him right now in Philly, James Harden is one of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball. One of the greatest offensive threats ever. One-man offense by himself when he was in his prime. He's still a good player. It's not as potent as it used to be. As that's the best way to put it. Like, James Harden still can get you a double-double, but he's not as quick, he's not as fast, he's not as slithery, he's not athletic as he used to be, but he's still a very good player. Next, last but not least, we put Cade Cunningham on here. I think him, Fred VanVleet, I think Fred VanVleet was 83, he was 84, and then it was somebody else that was like an 84 overall that was near him, but I like Cade 6'7", 220, I gotta put him on here. He got C+ rebounding and C+ the inside defense. We need a third center, so might as well put Cade. Hopefully, he's probably one of my picks for most improved player of the year just because he got hurt, and he's gonna be him. Cade is him, but that's the team right there. Go to the lineup. We got Dame at the 1, Curry. I changed the minutes up, but I got it where the CPU can change the minute up however they want. Ja Morant, Shea, Luka. Then we got Harden at the center, Trae at point guard, Jamal Murray at the 3, De'Aaron Fox at 2 and 3, and then we got Jrue Holiday at small forward, power forward. We gonna play power forward. Then you got Cade, LaMelo, Tyrese. You got Jalen Brunson and Darius Garland. It's no way for them to get on the court. I love them. I love them boys, but we need that height down there, and that's what we got LaMelo and Tyrese for. And then Cade is another tall player so it's just sorry they're not gonna get no playing time. Hopefully, I don't know how they may get some playing time, but hopefully they do. But let's go look at the power rankings right quick. We are 6th in 2K Sports. We are 9th in Eric, and then NBA we are 2nd. So my picks for for like the best player, most points, is probably because Luka gonna have a center on him all time.